All right, today we are going to look at the Patlite NHV. We have the 60 millimeter version, so that's 60 millimeters wide on the light. There is also a 40 millimeter version if you wanted to go a little bit thinner on the stack lights. We currently have 3 set up, but it is possible to simply take this off and have 0, or take these apart and have 2, or take the top off and add 2 more. You can have up to 5 lights. If we look on the front of the unit, we have a clear button, a test button, a volume button, as well as a couple of status lights. So when you send a notification, we can hit the clear button and it will, turn off the stack lights and reset that alarm. On the back here, we have the barrel jack power supply. If you don't have PoE available, we have the LAN connection, which is PoE capable. We have a line out. So if you wanted to do some type of recorder or a louder speaker, you could do a line out. And then on the back, we also have 2 outputs and 4 digital inputs. So that's sort of the mechanical side of the unit. Let's go ahead and hop into the electrical. Now that we're in the electrical side of it, you'll see that I have the web page open. This is where you're going to turn features on and off. We can disable the inputs, disable the outputs. We can turn on SNMP or turn it off. We can do SSH, RSH, HTTP, which is what we're going to do. And then it is also possible to use Omron or Mitsubishi commands to trigger the lights and outputs. You can't do voice synthesizer, but you can do predetermined text. So if you go here, you can put in the predetermined text, save it as a channel, and then what you do from the Mitsubishi and Omron is actually call the particular channel and it will read the speech out loud. We're going to do HTTP because we can do custom text. So what we did was we wrote a quick PowerShell script. So if we go ahead and want to turn the LEDs on, we can turn all the LEDs on. We could make some of them flash and turn one of them off. Now we've got some flashing patterns and we've turned one off. We can turn them all off. The other thing we can do is some speech. So I'm just going to preload a speech I already had. So we're going to say hello there. We're going to do a ding. We're going to do it in a female voice and we're going to do it in English. So we're going to hit go. You can see the light turned on. We get the ding. Hello there. And then she says hello there. So if we wanted to change that to say something that was more interesting, we could say something like industrial automation supply is the best. And then she'll go ahead and read it for us. Industrial automation supply is the best. All right. So as you can see with HTTP, we do have some fun things we can do. We can also turn on the output. So if I was to do dot period light control and then dash dash output, put 1s in there, you can hear my multimeter is actually screaming because I've closed the contact on the output. And then I can go ahead and reset those to 0. So again, HTTP is very cool. We can do lots of different things with it and we can control it from different places. So I've also written a PLC next. So this is just an HTTP basic get command. And all we're going to do is turn the LED, change the color of the LEDs. So from the PLC next, we can write true. And we're able to change what the light does from the PLC. If the operator was sitting there and he got the notification, he could get clear. And now all of a sudden that notification has been silenced, of course, until we go ahead and send it again. Just a quick overview of the Patlite light. We like it. It's cool. The voice synthesizer is very neat. You can do tons and tons of custom messages letting people know exactly what's going on with your machine.